Okay, just a fun speculation video. Have some connections I want to show you. Could be something, could be nothing. So let's get to it. It's already going to be a long enough video as it is. Start with this word zenith. The highest point reached by a celestial or other object. The point in the sky or celestial sphere directly above an observer. The time at which something is most powerful or successful. I'm sure almost everybody remembers back in 2012, October of 2012, it was reported that this guy, Felix Baumgartner, broke a bunch of records when he did the first supersonic free fall. And he fell from a thing labeled Zenith. So that's associated with a celestial object. Also, it also said, right, the time at which something is most successful or most powerful could also represent the superpower that is America falling, the fall of America. And because once America goes, the world goes, and that's when they can set up the New World Order, which is the same world order because there's nothing new under the sun. Even George Soros called on record America the last obstacle before they set up their New World Order. I don't remember if he called it the New World Order after that, but he did on record he did say America is the last obstacle. So you have this celestial object this guy falls from. It's very interesting to me because you have all this talk of Planet X, Nibiru, the winged disc, wormwood, right? Revelation 8. And then the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star, or a celestial object, that fell from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers and upon the fountains of waters. And the name of the star is called Wormwood. And the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. So is this guy a representation of the star falling? I don't know. That's what I do find very interesting too. This guy's name is Felix. If you type in the name Felix, you're going to find more results than anything of Felix the cat. Who's the cat? That's Saturn. Slang word, not trying to be gross or crude, slang word for the cat is pussy, and that's in reference to the whore, the biblical woman. I'm not saying all women are whores, I'm talking about the biblical woman, the biblical whore. And that's Saturn, that's Satan, because it plays both parts, male and female. Cat is also a representation of power. And here is, because he's the joker, the jester, the clown, here it is, carrying the little bag of tricks with what all over it? The seal of Saturn, the X. And it's funny because, like I said, if you look up the winged disc, it's called a bunch of different things. It's either called Planet X, Saturn. It's called Nibiru. It's called Wormwood. It's called the winged disc. It goes by the Destroyer. It goes by several different names. What was also all over this guy's thing he fell from? It was sponsored by Red Bull. Saturn is the bull god. Red and blue, there's your pillar colors. Here is what looks like the winged disc to me. Or I like this even better. Here's a collision. Doesn't look like a collision? Well, why is that important? Because in 2017, starting in late 2016, Cassini will zip between Saturn and its innermost ring a total of 22 times in a mission phase known as the Cassini Grand Finale, which will end in 2017 when the probe intentionally dives into the gas giant's atmosphere. Sounds like a collision to me. And I don't know about space. I don't know about that yet. I do believe we're under a firmament, so I don't know. So all this could just be a metaphor for something else that's going to take place. And so this last thing, since I looked up this guy's name, Baumgartner. I said, I wonder if I can find any kind of connection to any kind of like fake Jew, Saturn scum stuff. Because that's kind of an interesting last name. Check it out. Hebrew Bible. Hebrew Bible or Hebrew Scriptures, Latin Biblia Hebraica, is the term used by biblical scholars to refer to the Tanakh, the canonical collection of Jewish texts, which is the textual source of the several canonical editions of the Christian Old Testament. These texts are composed mainly in biblical Hebrew, with some passages in biblical Aramaic. Bear with me, I'm going to skip. The term Hebrew Bible is widely used in academic writing and interfaith discussion in relatively neutral contexts meant to include dialogue among all religious traditions, but not widely in the inner discourse of the religions which use its text. So the Hebrew Bible, Biblia Hebraica. Biblia Hebraica, author, one of them, Walter Baumgartner. Just like that. Didn't have to dig that hard at all. Not saying these two guys are related. I just think that's an interesting connection. So, a lot of speculation and theory out there that 2012 was the beginning of the transition into the new age, which is what's going to be brought about when all this stuff starts happening. Well, we're already here anyway, supposedly, but I'm just saying. Because the guy fell, and his record was beaten 2 years later by somebody in 2014, but we're just mainly focusing on this guy. Happened in 2012, 5 years before the grand finale when the collision takes place. So maybe 5 years for the fifth age. I don't know. Like I said, speculation. But it just makes you wonder if this whole fall was a representation of the fall of the celestial object, whether it be called Planet X, Nibiru, the winged disc, wormwood, whatever, and or the fall of America. Because it meant something. I believe that. But I could be absolutely wrong about what it represents and what it signifies. So, just wanted to share the connections with everybody. Thank you to my subscribers for the continued support. I appreciate it, especially after my rant yesterday. Well, as of today, yesterday. But it felt good. I feel a lot better. Because it's hard to take shit every day from these idiots that they would never say anything to you to your face. Because everybody's got keyboard courage on the internet. But I am human. I have emotions. And every once in a while they get the best of me. And that's okay, because I'm not perfect. I'm not Jesus of Nazareth. Like I said before, I'm just his brother. So I do what I can. Thanks again to my subscribers for the continued support.